All right, everybody. Today is the day that the Evil Fairy will be going into another frame. And I'm actually using my phone because after yesterday's crash, my GoPro broken up a little bit. But I got it to work and it is currently charging, so I'm going to use this phone. This will not be a drone build because technically it's not. It's just a hardware transfer. So I'm taking the hardware off for these components and putting it on the one I got in this PDB box, which you will see. And another reason why I probably will never do a drone build is because I don't want to be responsible for anybody's child trying to build a drone or some irresponsible adult trying to build a drone and it end up cutting his throat or something and dying or, getting hurt. So this is going to be broken up a little bit of pieces. My last time flying the Evil Fairy was actually yesterday, and it actually failed on me for the first time. Not the drone itself, but one of the VTXs in here that I got, it just stopped working. I'm sure a wire probably came loose, but the way this drone frame is set up, it's hard to see in there, which is why I'm changing it. At least that's one of the reasons. Another reason why I'm changing it is because of the way it's constructed. The motors and the propellers is pointed towards the ground. So when I land in grass or dirt or anything that's equal or above the props, it's hard for me to take off after that point. So that's another reason why I'm changing it. And also, this frame, it makes sense for why they, printed this type of frame. So the reason why the motors are pointed towards the ground, it is to reduce vibration to the flight controller, because the less noise and vibration you have to the flight controller, the less jello and interference you will have, which results in a smoother flight. So, and this drone is actually one of my smoothest flying drones. This is my only 5-inch freestyle drone with GPS. And I built this drone to travel with me on the road. So I can do freestyle stuff far out, and I know it'll come back to me, no questions asked, because of the GPS. Now, I know everything from this frame will fit on the other one. I just really hope my GPS mount fits on this frame, because if it don't, I'm gonna have to get my buddy Luke or my buddy Jake that just got his 3D printer. That'll probably be a good test for him to print me a GPS holder for the SpeedyBee frame. I'm really excited about this frame because SpeedyBee, they made some good stuff, and I did minimum research on this frame, and from what I read, it is pretty good. It's aerodynamic, strong, and built very damn good. So any to the huss. That's about 3 minutes and 38 seconds of me just talking. Let's get it. All right, let me show y'all something. So I got my analog monitor going, because that is how I test my VTX to make sure everything's working. Let me show y'all how I came to the conclusion that it's my VTX. Plug this in. Prop still on. Please don't try this at home. Now, there is no video feed, and my VTX is not powered on. Now, that can mean two things. A wire came loose, or my VTX took a dump, aka just stopped working. Which is why I'm going to DJI everything as soon as possible. As soon as I get the money, I'm switching. That's why I got 3 drones over here that's actually completely built, but they're waiting on DJI, and they won't be completely built until I get DJI. You can say what you want. Analog is cheaper. You may not get the best video feedback in your goggles, but it is cheaper. But I don't care. I want to get the best experience in my goggles. I need reliability in my goggles so I can fly, especially if I plan on doing this commercially. I want to be able to rely on my drone because people like seeing me fly and people ask a lot of questions. And if I'm going to demonstrate how these things work, I'm going to need it to be reliable. So just wanted y'all to know that. Let's move forward. So I guess the second thing I thought was correct. When I open this up, the VTX wire has indeed came undone. So when I put this on a new frame, I'm gonna just solder this back together and it should be good. I don't know how or why that came undone. I mean, I am a superb solderer, but you know, stuff happen in this hobby, and I tell people all the time, you're probably gonna lose money in this hobby. That's just the way it is, you know. Especially when you building this stuff on your own, you know, you may overlook something or do something half-ass, and that's the end of it. It's falling out the sky. All right, let's keep moving. There we go. This is the drone with no frame. Is it flyable? No. Very dangerous if you power this up without the carbon fiber frame, or any type of frame for that matter. I'm just really hoping that my GPS mount fits on the new frame. If not, I'm gonna have to get one of the boys to print me up one. Yep. So let's open her up. I mean, wow, they got this thing packaged pretty damn good. Look at the layers. That's the top plate. Wow. That's the medium plate. I mean, middle plate. And they got this thing packaged sets it in a mug. All right, cool, Speedy B. I see you. And this frame wasn't cheap, so that's probably where all the damn money went in packaging it. But anyways, I'm gonna get this set up and I'll be right back. There's the bottom plate with the arms. When I'm building a new frame, I like to put the bottom plate with the arms together first before I start putting stuff on there. And that goes for me either rebuilding a drone or building a drone from scratch. I like to make sure the bottom plate with the flight controller mount harness and everything complete before I start adding things. It just make it an easy build and cleaner build. That's why my drones are beautiful. Let's keep going. Forgot to add the camera mount, but look at that beauty. Look at that. Oh man, that is gorgeous. All right, so here we are. Forgot where I left off, but we got the components in there. Got everything soft mounted. Looking good. I finally got the DJI Pro Nano. I also got them for my other drones that's been waiting for them. We are a week back, but that's all right. We will continue this build. This is the Evo Fairy version 4, I believe, or 3, one of them. And we're about to get it back together and see what she look like. All right, let's move. All right, got the DJI system all wired up. Unfortunately, I had to put it right on top of my flight controller, which what I was trying to avoid doing, but I can't mount it behind it because it's not long enough to mount the camera to the front, so I have to put it in the middle so the camera can go into its mount. You know, that's the thing. Let's button her up and see what she look like. She's all done. The Evo Fairy version 4. GPS mount, everything looking sexy. When am I going to fly her? I don't know. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, y'all.